stunner.
Well, they got open wounds. Double
They
open
do.
wounds.
They do have double
easy
open
there.
Oh,
wounds.
dude, you definitely. The level 20 talent, you go the 50% more lifesteal off open wounds, double it up. Oh, yeah. They do.
It's a verb.
On the other side.
Man, we have something going on here, huh?
Yeah. Lacoste, you're up there. No, I thought it was going to be on the other side because you are versus a life stealer, but obviously the egg is decent because if he doesn't kill it, it will still stun him through rage, which is really nice, but Infamous still has 2 more picks.
They have really good ways of dealing, of course, defending the Phoenix egg.
They do.
Earthshaker, even Crystal Maiden, ulti, Nova, slow down the attack speed. But it's, as you said, Grant, it's Phoenix into Lifestealer. Hard matchup, so what do we need here?
On Infamous, we're looking maybe an offlaner that actually does some stuff. It seems like Benjaz was the only one really playing like these quote-unquote carry heroes in the offlane, but I wouldn't mind seeing some. What's a high attack speed offlaner? And also, wait, is that an offlane Earthshaker or Phoenix? I just realized we didn't really discuss it.
I think it's a Phoenix.
I think
Phoenix
it's a
offlane?
Laposa Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you get Lina right here?
I like Lina.
Lina is fine. You can always switch to Mirana, even though I don't think many pro players play it because she's in a tough spot.
Yeah.
If it was EG, I would say Sumail
EG or
would
Ford,
get it. Yeah.
Either of the brothers, right? They're like the only 2 play Mirana.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you brought it up last game, I think, and okay, guess what? You got a lot of goo going around, and they don't have that much physical. If this Bristleback just has his back turned to all these ultimates and he's just sitting there with like a hood and a Crimson Guard, you're not killing this dude. You have nothing to kill him. I like it. Once again, they don't have like the lockdown with the Grimstroke, but you still have 3 really good ink swell targets.
Goo.
The goo.
Ooh. You just get Aghanim, so you don't need the
Then you don't even need it, yeah. I do like the fact that they do have 3 melee heroes again with Grimstroke, so even though you don't have the double stun, you do have very easy ink swell targets to go in.
Right, the Ember Spirit has been banned out because we are looking at mids at this point in the game.
So they're just going to ban out the hero against what they want to pick. Yeah. And we can easily guess what that's going to be because they're picking blindly. Well, we have to see for the ban.
Okay, my bad, Lacoste.
Wait for the ban.
Didn't mean to, like, push it.
No. We're good.
All right.
Be patient.
We have a couple of seconds.
Let's see.
I would like to see maybe some AoE team fight for Infamous Gaming.
Yeah, it does feel like they're definitely a lot low on that.
What about I mean, we saw an OD yesterday. That was Leo Stau who was playing it. That would give them a little bit more range.
It's not terrible. It might be too greedy in this one because Bristleback might actually have a pretty rough lane. Are they doing DK? Are they just going Infamous? They're just going to go for like Bristleback DK once they get 2 items?
I think because they have 3 strength cores, that's why they banned out this dude.
No.
I don't necessarily think that DK is a bad pick, but I would love to see more attack speed. Lina, I think, fits really well. Or if they want to go for something like an OD, OD also really works well on paiN Gaming side.
On paiN, okay.
Yeah. So they might want to grab it. Also, OD against Raid King. You have double Astral with Grimstroke ulti.
2 people just dead and gone. See ya. It's Quap.
All right.
So they don't really have anything with the Grimstroke. You could say Shadow Strike, but she has an AoE Shadow Strike she almost always picks up as well. So they do ignore it. They do have, I know, a bunch of heroes that synergize, but this is going to be the first game. Not many stuns to combine. And you see a Quap. What are you doing on paiN Gaming now?
You say, what do we pick here,
Puck.
boys?
But that's a lot of eggs in one basket.
Yeah, but hey.
In the HFN or Wraith King basket.
I'm fine with it. The faster team wins. You get a Puck here. It's kind of a... Not even 4 protect 1, it's a 4 fight while 1 farms. Like, they're not even sitting behind him. And it's a direct counter to the Puck middle. I'm sure he plays it very well.
How do you deal with the Bristleback, though, if you have a Puck?
You just dominate in the lane.
Just don't.
You just you either ignore him or you dominate in the lane. Okay. And we've seen a lot of people ignore Bristlebacks, like, no reason not to.
All right.
I doubt they'll go Puck. I really like it here, but I don't know if that's the play style they want to go.
What do you think?
I think OD. Maybe even
OD
go back to Lina on their side.
Yeah, the pure damage is nice for Spritz. They do Puck, okay.
All right.
What was the matchup was Puck against Queen of paiN the other day, and puck just dominated WAP.
It is a very lane dominant, and that's the thing, right? It is just, now it is Wraith King. Guess what? You got to solo carry the game. But as we've seen, both these teams play really fast. This game isn't going past 35 minutes either way, I don't think.
You just cursed us, Grant.
We might have.
You cursed the entire game. We're going 89 minutes.
We might. Well, if that happens, Infamous wins.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, I mean, Phoenix and Earthshaker and Crystal Maiden all scale well as like these supports. I actually like paiN's Gaming's draft. I like the puck. I think it is kind of all-in-y, but you know what? Fast wins games. I think paiN wins this in about 27 minutes.
27 paiN?
Yep.
All right.
I don't agree.
That's a ballsy call. I think Infamous Gaming has a way better draft this Bristleback. Once he gets the hood pipe, I'm not sure what else he's going to get. If he gets a Crimson Guard, they have no burst damage for him whatsoever. He can just be there. They need a Blink Dagger on Tiny eventually to start the fights, and Queen of paiN, I think she can buy a lot of time for the Lifestealer, and yeah, this just feels like a really good Bristleback.
I think Schofield alone is going to do a lot of heavy lifting in the early game. We've seen how this guy can go off with this Tiny. It puts a lot of pressure on the map constantly. You have to be careful, right, because you don't want a illusory orb and then jaunt to it too aggressively, because then you're going to get screwed. Same thing with like Phoenix Dive. You have to be very, very careful with that.
I just feel you're going to lose towers really quick on Infamous, right? Like you don't want to fight before like 20 minutes if you're Infamous, it doesn't feel like. So if paiN Gaming just groups up, who's really going to stop them from pushing? Sure, they can defend their base for a while,
but what's their tower damage besides skeletons?
That's it. But I think it's enough. I don't know. I just don't think, I mean, all 5 heroes just hitting a tower because no one wants to defend. I mean, I definitely think it's going to be tough, but I do think they'll take it very fast. So, you know, thanks for having me on, guys. Whoa, I'm flying away.
Why does everybody keep thinking that the gravity just turns off? Everybody just like, oh, I'm flying away. And it's like, well, the gravity's still on, so I'm not sure how that's possible. But thank you, Spaceman Grant. All right, Moxxi's here, as is Lacoste. We're in the command center. We are going to cast this game number 2 and see if paiN Gaming can get themselves on those boards or not. I don't know. I'm feeling like Infamous just has, like, thinking about the way that they play and thinking about, you know, the possibility of getting pickoffs right off the bat, I just feel like they're set up better. I don't know.
And they also have some shared tangos on one on Tiny. He has Boots of Speed.
Yeah, that's pretty typical of the Schofield Tiny.
Yeah, also some shared tangos on Bristleback on bottom as well.
That's interesting. That's not something that I'm super familiar with. A little bit of bullying going on here onto Hector. You can see Theolacor and Lilith already kind of invading, getting some information. And Crystal Maiden, it's a hit or two off here on Chris Luck.
He's just trying to fish for information if there's an observer ward up there, but it's not.
Indeed, it's not. Do you have an observer ward over here? Again, this is a favorite spot of Infamous. They like to place it a little bit further out than most. Don't really get any rune information, but you do get some gank information should that occur. And they're really bullying here for this rune. So it looks like both top runes should go to the side of paiN, and the 2 bottoms should go for the side of Infamous.
So Bristleback and the Tiny against Wraith King and Crystal Maiden. There's going to be a lot of spam on bottom lane. You can stack the slows, 2 melee heroes. I guess ideally you want to kill Tiny in that lane because he's sitting at 0 armor. And Schofield just body blocking, so the creeps will meet under the tower.
It's a little toss back over here, right, to Whisper. There'll be the Wraith Fire Blast and the Crystal Nova. Of course, now Crystal Maiden has no mana left to cast anything else, although she does have a couple of those mangoes. Man, that hurts. I hate that that's, you can't even cast 2 spells at level 1.
Well, you get the aura, you can get everything.
Yeah, but you gotta get to that point too, you know? I miss the days
Yeah,
when you feel like super aggressive.
I feel like Crystal Maiden could get 1 or 2 base intelligence at the start, some loving from the frog.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, let's see what Crest decides to go for. Has Scream of paiN, no point in going in Shadow Strike against the hero like a puck because of the high cast animation. I debated you, Moxxi.
Yeah, it's all right, but that sucks. That's HFN. Your core going down here for first blood. That's not what you want to have happen.
And it's a perfect start for Tiny. Once again, position 4 gets the first blood. Now he's playing a Tiny, will pick up a bottle. Bristleback should be careful. He's only
Sorry.
level 2. Also, he's saving a point in case they want to play more aggressively with the Viscous Goo.
What did you used to think it was called?
Vicious
Goo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Whisper, he's manning up over here. That's a big crit, though, over on him. And it looks like he did actually go for the Vicious Goo. They want to play real aggressive. He does not have a salve on him, but will get himself a bottle charge. Looks like Schofield picked up an early bottle.
If Rune spawns bottom, that's going to help their lane a lot.
And
he can also gank the mid. I don't know if
mid
lane is that easy gankable since Puck has a point in phase shift. I also see Pucks when they have this kind of a lane where they are super dominant, just skipping the phase shift and getting points in Vanning Rift. Just a next level play where you know he's not going to go for Shadow Strike, so you don't even go for phase shift.
Top lane, Stinger's taking a lot of harass. He's going to have to TP himself out, and he'll make it all the way back to the fountain.
That's a really risky play. If he dies, then the walk of shame.
Then he's going to walk the shame, yeah. A little bit of goo getting thrown out here over onto HFN. Does have himself a stick, of course. That's what you always want to pick up against a Bristleback. But he's having some difficulties down here in this lane.
It's going to be a double bottle, what it seems. Bristleback also picked up one. They want to keep this aggression going. They only needed the TI9 to be level 2. And look at those Skellies. You can't do anything against them. You don't want to hit them. You're wasting your time. Grimstroke is in mid lane, but doesn't have a point in Phantoms.
Oh, as you keep debating me, Lacoste. You're making me look at all the other lanes. HFN sitting very, very low. Does have that stick, though. And they did manage to find a kill on Schofield. He was sitting a bit low, as we said. But he's going to come right back to lane. He's going to have a bottle. They're actually going to do the bottle trick, so Whisper gets a full bottle, too. So just a lot of aggression. Mid lane over here. Looks like they're going to try to duke it out, but clearly the Puck has the advantage. And the tips come out, too. This is tough, right? Because we talked about how Puck has the advantage on Queen of paiN, but also I would just say that Adriano is the more experienced player.
And now it's a Puck with Crystal, made an aura, and has a bottle being delivered to him. They need to control the runes.
Well, they have been pretty good about it. In fact, you can already see Schofield making his own rotation, hoping that the rune spawns bottom, and in fact, it does. So he'll be able to get himself a nice invis rune. Maybe, and again, it's really hard to gank that middle lane, like you said earlier. So, however, Crystal Maiden's sitting very, very low. Careful here, 444. You're playing with fire. I wonder if he's going to be able to grab her.
He has a sentry. I want to see if he wants to place it because they saw him picking up that invis. Maybe they. Okay, the Radiant use scan.
Oh, there it
now
is.
he places it.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to run at him though. I guess they're hoping now. There's going to be the toss up. Dead Crystal Maiden here.
That's a sentry wasted.
Yes, it is. And they know that it's there now, too, so they can get an easy D-ward. Top lane, again, some more harass coming out over onto Stinger. Those Flame Spirits. It's going to be the Icarus dive. Stinger is taking a lot of damage. Can they turn this back around? Though Lelis, he might have gotten a little too greedy here. He's still alive, does have a healing salve, but it looks like Stinger going to have to go hide himself into that tree line.
Let's see if Teolikor goes for some cheesy-ass play. Try to bring him down with Fisher. Nah, he's just going to pick up bounties.
Runes are important. So HFN right now, currently his CS, they've really put a lot of pressure on him. 24 and 4 right now. And I'm used to seeing HFN at the very top of CS charts, so. We'll get that Wraithfire blast off over onto Schofield. Crystal Nova getting thrown out too. They're holding their own. It's just not super comfortable for them. Chris Luck is really having a difficult time in the mid lane, but this happens, right? We've seen him have a difficult time playing his Monkey King usually, and he's able to bounce back.
Yeah, it's a Queen of paiN with no points and Shadow Strike, so at level 6 he's going to get the Sonic Wave up. A lot of kill potential. All he needs is one good rotation to his lane. If Puck overextends, plays a bit too aggressive, or a TP rotation from him to a side lane where he can easily pick up a double kill.
That is the third rune that Schofield has picked up, and it is a double damage. So having some, look at all these wards up here too, over on the side of the dial though. A little bit of movement over here onto Whisper. They have that double damage again. Schofield, he's hoping maybe he can grab someone. They'll slow him down quite a bit. There's going to be the avalanche, the toss right back here again. 444, he tries to get up, but he's not going to be able to. They can't even get the kill over here onto Whisper as he just quills away and takes down the skeletons.
He wants
Schofield's
to go
going
in
back
again.
in.
Yep.
He's trying. He's, oh.
Mid lane.
Oh man, mid lane, yeah, looks like they'll go use the Dream Coil. Chris Luck, he's not going to be able to get himself away from this, although he tries to. Always thinks about the Sonic Wave. He holds on to it. Puck already just runs himself to the other side. There's a Grimstroke nearby, though. I don't know if they'll be able to catch him, though. Definitely not. And top lane, they find a kill on Hector.
That's a big kill.
Using the egg and the
nothing else.
Earthshaker, yeah.
Earthshaker didn't use a single spell.
He was there for moral support, you know, cheering him on. Oh. That is a very low Queen of paiN, 18 hit points. She's going to be able to get away from.
Oh, he's pinging out who popped this shrine. I wish I could use it. Chris Brown looking a little bit mad here. 32 against 41. I mean, he's catching up. But the problem is the tier 1 tower on the top is going to fall after that Lifestealer kill. Also, this Phoenix, he has full Urn of Shadows. I think that's his magic wand. Yeah, that's also full magic wand on him. He's extremely farmed.
This feels like top lane. They're going to try to get the jump over onto Theolacor. That Inkswell won't connect. Neither will the Stroke of Fate as they actually walk right past each other. Don't quite see it. That fissure blocking Theolacor in. Stinger? Oh no, Stinger, he realizes now. All right, there's Theolacor. I found him, but it looks like Hector just wants to focus on hitting these creeps. Bottom lane again, it looks like Schofield will get chased down with a nice rotation coming out from Lelis. And there is an Invis rune down here that they'll finally be able to secure for the Puck. He hasn't had a rune in a little while
so far,
now.
all runes spawned at bottom. That's a 4th one.
He's got to get lucky eventually, right? Big Sonic Wave going to be able to take down the Courier, push back the Phoenix, but there's going to be a Waning Rift used over here on the Puck. Does have Dream Coil, does have that Invis rune. I don't know, what was there something on that Courier?
I did not see.
Bottom lane again. Whisper's just being a big old bully. He's got, oh, they need one more Quill Spray. Will they be able to find it? Keep going there, Whisper. Yeah, he'll find the kill over onto HFN.
But HFN, he used the ulti, but didn't use the stick, so he didn't have enough mana to actually get the reincarnation up.
Puck's just keeping an eye on Stinger over here. We'll use that Inkswell and throw out the Phantom's Embrace. Does manage to land it, but the rest of the team is coming in here with the Crystal Maiden. They should be able to get themselves a nice pick-off.
He got the boots. That's what all he needs right now. Lifestealer has Hand of Midas finished. No boots whatsoever, so he just wants to play a farming game.
Yeah, it's been a little bit more of a difficult game for Hector this time around. You can see Chris Luck over on the side. He's just going to juke around here on the trees. They'll use the Dream Coil, the jump forward coming out from Lelis. They should be able to burn down the Queen of paiN, and it looks like Theolacor was trying to get a kill secure there. Now, they don't really have the best tower hitters, as mentioned earlier, but they might be able to go and gank Hector.
They're stealing their stacks. Also,
Ooh,
ward is being pinged out. HFN putting a lot of pressure on the top lane with just the skeletons.
Whisper TPs himself down to this shrine. We'll just start throwing out some goo, but not gonna be able to catch anyone. Another Inkswell gets used by the Grimstroke and the Phantom's Embrace. Oh, it connects over onto the Phoenix. Phoenix might have to go for the egg here. In fact, that's exactly what's gonna be the case, and there's a lot of friends coming. Whisper, can he get it? Can they finish up? Oh, at the last second, Lelis, he's gonna be reborn again. And now Whisper is just gonna try to man up and force the back a little, but we also see over here that Lifestealer is gonna have to rage. There's the toss back. They've got a haste rune over on the Puck, and he's gonna Puck out.
This Puck will be a problem in the mid game. I see he has Boots of Travel queued up at this moment, so they don't have the best catch. Like Queen of paiN is not gonna get any like first item orchids. Tiny's Blink Dagger, well, he's 1,000 gold away from it, but how do you kill a Puck? He can always phase shift out. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Also, this game, Wraith King has more farm than a Lifestealer.
Yeah, it's a little bit different of a game this time around. Before it felt like Hector was really kind of running away with the net worth with that Wraith King, because they were putting so much pressure on HFN. But it's still less than 1k net worth lead going over to the side of Infamous, actually, so we'll see. Of course, Bristleback doesn't really want to sit around too much and farm. He'd rather be fighting a lot. So do have a smoke over here on the mid lane. They just want to take down this tower. And again, not the best at sieging.
Yeah, that's what we discussed about during the picks. Look at this. Insane amount of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Skeletons are their tower damage at this point.
Grisluck needs to be careful he doesn't get baited into this. The rest of the team is smoked up. But Whisper just runs in with his face, as Whisper is supposed to do on this particular hero. The rest of the team's waiting very patiently. Theolacourt going around the side. He's trying to get that rune secured for the puck. We'll be able to do it.
Queen of paiN is struggling. They need to take one good team fight. Schofield farming on bottom, that Blink Dagger. They should know something is up. If they can deny his Blink Dagger timing, that would be great. But it feels like both of these teams don't want to take a fight at the moment. Phoenix, after a great start, he's almost level 9 actually. So that's pretty good.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Schofield quite as mobile, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that it is a puck, right? Puck is very hard to gank. You need to really have that lockdown, and they don't quite have that with Queen of paiN. So I think that's why we haven't seen him go for a more aggressive stance here. Although I do feel like they might have been able to rotate him top, but I guess when you're shutting down HFN, or trying to shut down HFN, that's more valuable, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they kill Lifestealer here unless it's a full creep wave. Nah, there's no way he's dying. I mean, he can always just rage DP out.
They're just trying to annoy him, make him so he can't just farm up comfortably. It's kind of like a brotherly story in some senses. You've got HFN, who just wants to farm and is very good at it, and of course you've got Hector, who's also very well known for, you know, farming quite quickly.
What does K3 stands for in HFN?
I believe that's his girl. Well, the hard M is his girlfriend, but middle lane, yeah, again, the Inkswell is going to get placed over onto Whisper. Oh, what the that was really close for Whisper here. And there's a Sonic Wave. It'll take down Lelis. It'll take down 444.
That's exactly what they needed. One good Queen of paiN ulti to clean them all up. Also, that's not the target that you want to go for. They almost killed the Bristleback, but I'm not really sure it's worth it. Also, he should buy at least a cloak. I see that he has Lotus Orb queued up, which is going to be insanely good. Bottom lane, they're trying to make something happen on a Wraith King.
Haven't been able to catch him
back to Lotus Orb against the freezing, what's it called, Frostbite, against the Wraith Blast stun. Also remove the Spirit Vessel charges, silence from Puck. It's a really good item, but he also needs magical resistance.
Think maybe just a casual cloak would be enough for now?
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe that's why he bought an extra bracer. Gives you that 6% magic resistance and some tankiness. But I think getting a full pipe for your team will be really, really good.
I can see the Phoenix and Crystal Maiden making their way down. I think they need to be careful. I think you give up this tower. I don't think you try to contest this. I feel like this Bristleback is just too strong. Oh, the leap forward, though, coming out from Schofield with the Inkswell. They just toss Crystal Maiden up, and she is out of here. And they still see. They know that Lelis is there. Lelis, of course, does have his egg if he needs to use it. We'll just use the Icarus dive to get himself back. Oh, with the stroke, though, they see him. They don't have anything to cancel. Tiny's just too far off here. Does have that Blink Dagger, though, so I can assume that we'll be seeing him make some very aggressive plays. And it does look like Hector up here is just going, farming up, getting annoyed a little bit by that Earthshaker, but...
And Phoenix finished that Spirit Vessel. Now they're not fighting at all. And now he wants to go back to Hand of Midas, probably regretting that he didn't get it before, because he's only level 9 now.
Schofield. Okay, never mind. He tries to bait out something there by TPing to the tower, but the tower will go down. And there's our little army of Skelly men that we talked about. Those are the tower takers. Queen of paiN leaping forward immediately. The Wraithfire Blast, there's a lot coming in, but that's a beautiful avalanche that came out from Schofield. It's not going to really help this Quap too much because they have the Dream Coil, they have the Silence, and that is Egg down, and of course the Queen of paiN. So a valiant effort, but paiN Gaming were just 2 on the ball for it. Ooh, Arcane Rune over here. Looks like Whisper is going to be able to snatch that up. Bottle it for later. And still, it's a very even match. You know, you can see that HFN's a little bit ahead here in terms of farming. 8.5k, 7.6 over on Hector, followed very closely by Whisper. And Puck's looking for that, has the point booster. He's going to be going for the axe. This is his next item, I think.
They want to have something that goes through Lifestealer's rage. And it's going to be effective. At this point, both of these teams just want to farm up until they get to Radiance, and whoever gets it first, smoke up, try to make something happen. The Blink Dagger timing on Earthshaker is there. They only need the Radiance to take a full 5-on-5 fight.
And that's coming up pretty quickly. We've already got the Relic picked up on Wraith King.
Yeah, Lifestealer is behind because he didn't have that good of a laning stage. Also, before the Radiance, Wraith King farms faster because of the skeletons.
Again, it does come down to you know, who can hit their buttons better, who can get these spells done, who's got that discipline to know when to take fights and when to just back off. So we will see. We have, this is kind of interesting here. I guess because they don't have really
mid lane,
great,
it's going to be an easy blow up.
Mid lane, yep, you'll lose a Lelis here, and they go for an immediate smoke. They ping it out. They did see it, Schofield making his way down.
But they see them. This Observer Ward on bottom is out of the reach of Sentry. There's another one.
Oh, there's HFN. Do you want to fight around a shrine is the question.
They see he has no Radiance yet. They want to take this fight because Bristleback has Arcane Rune.
Oh, that's going to be a very dead Schofield, though. There's just too many heroes here. There's no way he makes it out.
Another rune on bottom. I think this is...
What? That's a lot. A lot of the runes have spawned up
out of 9.
But I was just going to mention the fact, if you look at Stinger right now, he has opted not to take any points in the Soulbind, and I think part of that has to do with they don't have the greatest single target spells.
What do you mean they don't? Grant said
I know,
open wounds, then on level 25 you get the feed.
That was way too ambitious, Stinger. You're not TPing out with an Earthshaker there. So I think they need to be careful because it feels like they're pretty much like they're grouping up together, not necessarily 5-manning, but rolling as a pack for sure on the side of paiN Gaming, and that seems to be paying off for them now.
paiN wants to take a fight right now. They see Lifestealer showing on the top lane with no Radiance, and Wraith King just finished his.
It is.
Has a couple of skeletons here. I think this should be a free tier 1 tower for them, but Lifestealer needs only 200 gold to finish his, and I think they will gladly try to defend the tier 2 tower on bottom.
To get people over there, that's the thing. So Schofield sitting over here on the high ground. They're going to continue, or are they going to back off? Looks like they're going to TP out. They'll put some damage down onto the tier 2, but not really quite ready to commit that hard. And we do have a Radiance completed now for Lifestealer, so
pretty even game.
Yeah, I was about to say they're pretty evenly balanced in terms of these cores, the way that they're farming. They're on the hunt. Can I find anything is the question. It's a Phoenix down here, but I don't think you want to go for the Phoenix. Yeah, it's already just swooping out. A couple wards get dropped. Yeah, I think they can see that, right, with the
sentry?
Sentry?
They can see that.
They know that there's danger in their jungle.
Also, they could see Bristleback popping Quill Spray.
That's true.
Because he's under the wards.
All right. 20 minutes. Runes are up and running. Top runes will go to the side of paiN. Infamous will be able to take the bottom ones. And
we saw only one egg, no Echo Slams.
no Echo Slams, yeah, that's true. You might see an Echo Slam soon if they continue to go after this tower. But they are grouped up a little bit further down. It's kind of getting some wards up. And they do have a Lifestealer bomb inside of Schofield, but they're just focusing their attention on these tier 2 top. Pandemitis did get picked up for the Phoenix. Went back for that.
Finally, he definitely needs level 2 ulti if they want to take a fight. This extra 3 attacks could be game-changing.
Oh, the jump forward. They find Theola Core. The Lifestealer bomb pops out. We'll be able to go land a fissure, but Hector will be able to get a kill. Crystal Maiden is thinking, oh, please, God, don't look in the trees.
And they might go into Roche Pit with the Goo and Lifestealer. Alright, top lane is pushing out, so maybe not.
I do see some pincering, though, coming out. They have another smoke. Chris Luck and Stinger, they're looking. The Lelis hiding over in the trees.
They need TI9 to initiate a fight because they have no other stuns.
Courier? No, Courier's not going to reveal him. They know that the Phoenix is there. They ping it out. But they don't have their Tiny to go for the initiation. And there's the Halberd now completed for HFN. And another smoke coming out from the side of paiN Gaming.
Shh, Moxxi, keep it quiet.
Sorry, I don't want to give anything away. Alright, Lelis gonna start off with those spirits.
They see Bristle.
See a Bristle. I don't think that's the target you want, although they've got the Lotus Orb completed. They'll turn back around again. It seems like they have found Schofield. Will they be able to get this kill? There's going to be the Crystal Maiden ulti. They're not doing enough damage fast enough, although they will be able to finally take her down. Now this egg, it's going down very, very quickly. The buyback comes out. They get a beautiful 4-man Dream Coil. They'll be able to take down Whisper. There's an Echo Slam coming out from Theolacore, but it's not enough. They don't have enough damage just yet, although there it is. We'll be able to take down Chris Luck. Stinger trying to run himself to the shrine. We'll be able to go and activate it. It's going to be the Heaven's Halberd coming out from HFN. They need something to stun him, and Schofield, he's got it. He's got the Avalanche. They'll be able to get this kill on HFN. And now paiN Gaming is on the back foot. They want to get out. Will Schofield find it? No, he won't.
That was a good fight from Infamous. So they needed to take down Raid King twice. Buyback from Tiny, also buyback from Lelis. They killed the egg before. Also this Lotus Orb pretty much was... Oh, shit, he has Lotus Orb. We need to go back at one point after they blinked in. Once that pipe is up on Bristle, I think that's gonna mitigate a lot of the team fighting aspect that paiN Gaming has with all the magical damage.
It's very hard for them to take down this Bristle back. Accept is completed now on the puck. I think we're just going to see Whisper kind of focus up, like you said, get at least the hood online. But that's some big ultis that they won't have. Let's see. Phoenix Egg, it's going to be up in about 20 seconds, so that's not too bad. What about the Echo Slam? 68 seconds. It was a nice Dream Coil that came out from
he just wanted to
40R.
Stop them at one point, so they stopped attacking the egg, but
they didn't care.
they did not care.
They're like, all right, well, if we're going to be here anyways, we might as well be hitting the egg. Haste Rune picked up for Chris Luck. He's going to have a BKB soon, too. It's pretty big for them.
They have nothing against his BKB besides Sonic Wave. But once that BKB is down, if he dies once, they can easily kite with Goo.
I was saying that the BKB is on Chris Luck here. He's getting it sent out to him right now. Top lane, see that they're trying to make some moves over onto Schofield. They do have that Spirit Vessel ticking him down. Looks like he'll be taken down in the woods over here. Go over to the side of Lelis. But the rest of Infamous start making their way into the jungle here on the Radiant side. 25-minute runes will be up, so I'm sure they want to secure those. You can see the Phoenix and the Crystal Maiden. That's a lot of people coming down here. Got a Invis rune on the puck. Nice Dream Coil going to get dropped, and they'll fall with the Waning Rift. There's a Lotus Orb again, but it's not going to be enough. They'll be able to take down the Grimstroke, and now it's going to be Hector. He's going to try to fight his way through. They'll take down that. That's beautiful. Sonic Wave followed up with the Echo Slam, but what does it really do here as the BKB? HFN, he can't do anything to shut down this Quap.
HFN pretty much the lone survivor besides the puck, so they lost the Lifestealer sadly there, but the big Queen of Pain ulti, they also managed to bring down the egg. This is why it's not the smartest thing to pick Phoenix into a Lifestealer, because he's gonna be the one actually focusing him down. Maybe if they get the Heaven's Halberd on him before, the extra 3 seconds duration of this arm could help a lot.
All right, so after all is said and done here, we will have Dream Coil back up in about 10 seconds. Queen of paiN's ultimate's down for 70-something. They didn't manage to get the reincarnation out from HFN during that. And Puck picks up a Blink Dagger. See, some really just excellent Dream Coils coming out from this guy.
Yeah, he didn't die once. They don't have enough lockdown for him. That's why it's such a good Puck game.
And a 3K net worth lead, though, going to the side of Infamous. This entire time, Hector has been right on the heels of HFN. Hood of Defiance is completed on Whisper.
There's a huge difference between position 5 on paiN and Infamous. You have a Grimstroke with that GPM talent, which actually gave him pretty much a few free Glimmer Cape, while Crystal Maiden has nothing at this point.
That does hurt. We'll have a, not till level 15. Okay, she's level 9. Be a little while before she gets her GPM talent. Nice D ward, though, over here on the side. And it looks like they'll walk directly into HFN. Gonna immediately deploy the skeletons, throw out that stroke of fate, then there's gonna be the Wraithfire Blast. They've got the Phantom's Embrace over on him, and again, oh, there's the Echo Slam coming out from Theolacore. Are they gonna be able to take him down? Whisper, he's still alive, the Sonic Wave comes out. They're tied together. Are they gonna be able to find anything more beyond this? Theolacore, he's sitting so very, very low, 30-something hit points.
Gonna go
and they're going right back in again. They're looking for the BKB comes out from Chris Luck as they start chasing them back. Oh, that's gonna be the first life of Wraith King getting taken out. The buyback comes out from Theolacore. He wants to protect him. He doesn't want him to go down. And look, oh, they'll smoke, but the jump forward coming out from 4DR will immediately pop it. And it looks like they just want to content themselves with this tier 2 bottom. And you can already see HFN says, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. I need to be farming. The jump forward coming out from Chris Luck. He's going to try to chase down this Crystal Maiden. A couple more hits, and it's actually going to go to Hector as he just walks right up into that base. They need a creep wave, though. Oh, man, Schofield sitting so low. He needs those Tranquil Boots to kick in. But now they've got a creep wave. Now they're going to try to take down a tower and then probably transition into taking down some of those shrines.
They should not be focusing Bristleback there. He has 2,000 HP with the Vanguard block and the full pipe of insight. There's no way this guy goes down. Also has a Lotus Orb to remove the Spirit Vessel charge. Queen of paiN. Okay, Puck will have ulti if they want to keep chasing.
I think you're satisfied with what you just got, because you did get a buyback out from Theolacore. Yeah, HFN, it's like he changed his mind halfway through. He TP'd up to the top lane, and then he was like, oh, well, I guess they're still going. I guess I'm ready to run back. Felt a bit weird to me. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the paiN Gaming can't really take that kind of initiation. There was also a buyback on their side. Shaker needs to be more patient. Either they go in with the Phoenix, aggressive egg, and he follows it up with the good Echo Slam, or put a Dream Coil on a really edge of it, so the coil snaps when they try to go for Phoenix egg. I think that's the play they need to do if they want to come back. Even though it's only a 5,000 net worth lead, it still feels like it's way, way more on side of Infamous.
This sheep stick's looking pretty scary here that Chris Luck's got queued up.
They need some kind of a lockdown for this Puck.
It looks like he's going to try to go for a Yules, and they're grouping up here. They do have a smoke over on 444, so I'm not sure if they're going to try to make a play. They're just kind of protecting HFN as much as they can right now, right? 5K net worth lead at about 30 minutes. There's going to be the runes up and running. Schofield is making his way over. Oh, the jump forward into the pit, though. They see that the Tiny is there. BKB is going to get picked up by HFN. Should help out quite a bit in these engagements. But that's a full assault cuirass completed now for Hector, too. And they're hunting. They've got an Invis rune on Chris Luck. Just clean up those skeletons. And they'll go for a tier 2, I think. They use the Dream Coil and they grab Schofield. The rest of the team, though, standing over on the high ground. That fissure comes through. And they'll jump right in the middle of everyone else here. Theolacor is going to have to TP himself out, but they found Lelis. Lelis isn't going to be able to flap those little birdie wings too fast here. And the Crystal Maiden, she's trying her best, but will get silenced up and will pop. And they find the kill, though, over onto the Grimstone. There's the Echo Slam coming through as Theolacor, he tries to fight his way out, and they do have a really nice sonic wave. But there's still HFN over here. He's chasing after Schofield. There is an egg, but they're just able to walk away. They aren't able to hold them into place as we do get a buyback coming out from Schofield. Looks like Hector's just going to have to rage TP out. And
once again, Schofield with the big plays. He baits out the ulti from Puck, a Fisher, and Phoenix putting himself in a really bad spot and low HP. Just trying to focus him down. Really nice sidestep. Dodges pretty much everything. I'm not sure if he needed a buyback there, but overall he just needs one item, like one defensive item, either a Yule Scepter or a Force Staff to keep himself alive after he engages into a team fight.
Looks like it is going to be the Yules that he picks up, but they're going into the pit now. They don't have to worry about the Echo Slam. And they don't have to worry about the Crystal Maiden ulti, so, I mean, this is the nice thing about this draft, is it's pretty scrappy. The only thing they do have to be pretty careful of is, of course, you know, the Puck trying to get in there and getting the jump, but over on the back line, they'll again find HFN, the blink forward here. Schofield will walk away too, just trying to create some sort of distraction, and there's the jump. Yep, nope, not gonna be able to go and grab that Aegis. They're waiting for the Puck, and Puck actually looks like he might have been able to almost get out, but he's gonna have to run right now, and the BKB's gotta get popped from HFN. Beautiful fissure from Theolacor will block everyone out and make sure that they can get HFN out safely.
He's still chasing
They're
Phoenix.
Still looking, but I don't think they're gonna be able to go for it just yet.
So that's Aegis on a Lifestealer who's also building a BKB. This is what I like. It's not a usual item build on a Lifestealer, but he can pop a Rage, 10-second BKB, then use Rage again. You're basically magic immune for 20 seconds.
I mean, you do what you gotta do to win, right? At the end of the day, it's not about, you know, did we make the meta choices? It's did we actually win? In fact, there's a little bit of pincering going on over here. As you can see all the Radiant down here on the low ground. They're going to have Whisper just throw out some of that goo, just for starters. It's taking a decent amount of damage from these little Skelly men, but they've got 3 stacks over here on HFN, and while this is going on, everybody's fighting a different target right now. It is absolutely weird. They've got a big Echo Slam over in the mid lane. They're going to try to take down Chris Lock. They'll find the kill, but they will be able to get the reincarnation out from HFN, and they're not quite done just yet. The BKB comes out, though, as Stinger tries to run out. There's a big crit as Hector, I don't think he wants to be here anymore, does have the infest should he need it. We'll just hit a ride here into Whisper, and they'll just run themselves away. That was crazy. There was definitely at least 3 different fights going on during all that. Felt like everybody.
Did you catch all that on camera, Moxxi?
You know, I don't know. I think I got most of it. But I definitely saw there was a fight on the low ground, there was a fight over by the ward spot, and there was a fight over by the Ancients. And that's, I think, all the fights that happened. I don't know. I can't move my mouth that fast to go after every single one of those.
Oh, I was going to say your fat hands. Just kidding, you don't have one. But
I don't have hands.
No, you don't have fat hands. So Queen of paiN can still be locked down, especially if Earthshaker gets the first jump, or if her BKB is down. She's not that hard to kill. And you can see Raid King using some 1,000 critical strikes. Also getting closer to level 25. That's going to be tough. Once you group up around him, try to get him down first time, your BKB here on cooldown. Let's see what these two want to do on the top lane.
They're just trying to man-fight each other, but they're not gonna do it because you're just gonna see the Wraith King TP out after he deploys his skeletons. These never-ending amounts of skeletons that just keep whacking away at Hector.
I'm not sure why these skeletons respawn, to be honest. There's really no need for it.
They're skeletons, man. They come back. Unless you take down their Necromancer. Haven't you played Dark Souls?
Nope.
Oh, you should.
But that should be a thing.
Having an actual Necromancer control?
No, if you kill Raid King, the skeletons just disappear.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Still applying the pressure here, Whisper, keeping up those stacks of Warpath. I wanted to say Rampage, I was like, that's definitely not right. It's been a while since I've seen a Bristleback in my games. And just keep moving around here. Just does not care. We'll start stacking up over here on HFN. You can see Schofield, he's thinking about going in. Be able to go land the Stroke of Fate. They've got 3 stacks now. They've got, yeah, this is a beautiful combo. The Inkswell onto a melee here. Look how fast Whisper is going here. The toss up from Schofield. They want to try to burst him down. He does have the reincarnation up again. He's at 7 stacks. Beautiful use of the Lotus Orb. They'll take down that first reincarnation, and they're going to wait patiently. They go and throw out the Soulbind. They've got that Inkswell, and then we'll connect over onto Theolacore. Won't be able to quite land over here, but they'll be able to get the toss up. Sonic Wave's going to pop Theolacore,
no buyback.
and now it's going to be the BKB coming out from HFN as he tries to man fight with Whisper. Over on the other side, though, looks like the Lifestealer is going to get taken down. That's going to be the Aegis. He's coming right back up again. They'll have a couple of those Shadow Strike daggers thrown out as they turn their attention over to these racks. So they have 1 life missing on the Wraith King. They don't have buyback on the Earthshaker, although he does still have the Echo Slam, but look how fast these buildings are just going down. And already Hector's turned his attention over to the mid lane. And they're just going to keep on going.
Now that Lifestealer is level 25, hype it up, Moxxi.
No, I'm hyping it up for sure. Lellis, he's just going to get taken down. That's some fried chicken right there, but they'll take down Stinger. But it doesn't matter. Again, there's going to be the Dream Coil, the Crystal Maiden ulti. It's looking real nice here, but they have the BKBs, they have the Rage. Can they take down HFN? They will. They'll be able to take him down. He's coming back up one more time for a 4-4. It looks like they just wanted to get out, but will get tossed up into the air. The buyback from the Crystal Maiden. Can they take down this Wraith King again is the question, because if they can do it, I think they might actually be able to secure this.
Have the vision.
They don't have the vision just yet, that's for sure, but he's taking a lot of damage just even being around them right now. Lacoste and Whispers just spraying out quills left and right. Shadowblade will expire as they keep on trucking.
Well, this is a 300 damage Bristleback hitting your barracks with the Lifestealer on top of AC. No way these barracks survive. Also, Lifestealer is level 25, so 8-second duration of Rage plus 9-second BKB, 25 seconds of magic immunity.
Oh no, there's the Echo Slam coming out from Theolacore. It's almost enough to take down Chris Luck, but it's not enough. He's got the BKB. In comes HFN, though. Slices Chris Luck into pieces. They're going to lose Laposa. He's going to have to buy back HFN. He's trying to man fight. There's 3 different heroes. He's surrounded, but in comes the puck again. He did buy back. Now it looks like they'll be able to take down Schofield. Can they take down Hector, though, is the question. He's still alive. He's got the Rage. He's chasing after Crystal Maiden. He says, come back here. You look like quite the snack, my dear, as he turns around. Again, HFN is here. They get the silence off. He's going to need a little bit more help. Whisper, there's the jump from Chris Luck. He's back. The Sonic Wave, they take him down. It's a triple
kill. King has no reincarnation mana cost talent, and he's gone.
That's
a game. It's
Infamous Gaming. They are just steamrolling right now. Another, last game was 30 minutes. This one is 38. It's a little bit longer, but they're definitely hungry.
Yeah, it feels like both
spot.
of these teams kind of play the similar style of Dota. It's just that Infamous does better. And we want to welcome back our boy Grant on the couch.
Spaceman Grant. Grant, did you see?
Psych.
Did you see all of that just went down towards the end? It was wild. They had to take down HFN 3 times and then once more when he bought back.
They did, and they did it. And like you guys said, I mean, it was all in on a solo core Wraith King. I thought they would end it early. They were, I would say they were ahead about 20, 21 minutes in. It was very even the whole time, but eventually, I mean, you pick a freaking off-lane Phoenix, you pick a middle puck, you're not going to have any scaling, so at a certain point, you are just going to fall off. So shout out to them. I did like the Bristleback pick, so
Bristleback pick was on point. Once he got that Lotus Orb, Crimson, and Pipe, he died once in the laning stage. That's it. We don't count that one. So basically, he ended the 5-0 and 21.
26 out of 30 kills. That is very, very good. I know he has AoE quills, but he has to be there. Usually this guy wants to, like, he falls behind in the lane, so he has to farm to catch up. He didn't. He was just with his team the whole time.
He was so active the entire time. Like, no matter where you were, there was somehow a Bristleback he was making his way over to. He put so much pressure on HFN in that bottom lane, which is exactly what you need to do, especially if they're going to put all their eggs in one basket like we talked about. You know, you're really relying on HFN. And to be fair, HFN did a great job. He was at top of the net worth. Like, it started off a little rough, and then, you know, he got to the top, and then it kept starting to trade a little bit. In fact, I still think HFN ended up with the
he didn't.
Yeah, no?
Not
well,
net worth lead, but
like towards the end,
yeah.
like, you know, it obviously is going to shift because he had to buy back and whatnot, but, you know, he stayed at the top for quite a while.
But I think that's also the draft, right? Like, Dyer honestly doesn't care if HFN farms. Who gives a shit if like a position 1 farms when it's the only one who can farm? So even if he just farms all game, what are the other 4 going to do? They're trying to fight. So even if HFN comes out almost 6 slotted like he was, you have Chris Luck, who I also want to give a shout out to. He didn't go the same build that, like, right? He's been going a different build every game on all heroes. And you'll see a lot of these middle players, they'll just go the same item build every game no matter what.
He understands Dota.
He went Ags on last game as Queen of Pain because they needed a lot more team fight. This game, he ends up going Sheepstick, BKB, as well as Veil. I love it, man. I think Chris Luck is the future of South America.
Really adjusting accordingly in the games, especially when he's playing from behind. This is where a lot of Tier 2 players struggle. I'm not going to call him a Tier 2 player, but I'm just talking about Tier 2 players.
He was a pop star for quite a while.
No, the dude is really insane. Maybe he overextends a little bit sometimes, but if he removes that factor, he could be maybe an all-star joining a team, maybe in different regions as well. Some teams could try to poach him because he's looking extremely good.
I love this. I really love the fact that we're starting to see, these really talented players out of South America start to come together, find these stacks that they start to gel, and just, start to create a legacy for themselves.
Yeah.
I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm so, it's my region. I love this region. I love seeing this happen.
I want to give a shout to Stinger as well, because this dude, as you said, they always seem to be one step ahead of the other side, and that's always going to be your captain. And Stinger, that dude's been around forever. I remember playing Dota 1 with him. He has been around, and this dude, it's good to see him do it. But you still got one more game. We shouldn't get over our heads. Obviously,
you might have
they
more.
look great.
You might have more. Maybe paiN Gaming is going to be able to scrape themselves off the floor and keep on going here.
Yep.
But
they need to. It's going to be tough. As Lacoste said, they pretty much play the exact same style. Infamous just plays it a little bit better, and that's what happens.
That's pretty interesting, especially when you consider you got 3 veterans on the side of paiN Gaming. But you know what? We're not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to actually take a break. These guys are obviously, they got to regroup, get their heads back on their shoulders, and reset. But we are going to just, take our own moment, take a deep breath, enjoy this moment of, is this going to be the last game, or are we going to see more? So we will come back in a few minutes.
And you guys better be here.
Last word.